Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is a Van Yulay soap, which is, I gotta look at it to say it. It's Gnothi Seauton, which is a cocobolo and floral scented soap. So strong in the cocobolo wood. So we're gonna try that today. And then, of course, the razor of the day is one I've had for a couple of years, and it has grown with me. It's my first experience with changing out base plates in a razor. So this is the Gamechanger from Razorock, and currently holding the most aggressive plate. You can get, it doesn't come with it, but one, but you can buy them inexpensively enough. And this is the most aggressive open comb. So it's the 0.84 open comb. I started with, I think the mild, very beginning solid bar. Didn't care for it, too mild. Then my neighbor had the mild open comb. Tried that, liked that a whole lot, so I got that. And then later on I figured, well, how about I step up the aggression, and I got the 0.84 solid bar, and I still liked the previous milder open comb better. So then I got their open comb 0.84 more aggressive base plate. So it was a growing, learning, discovering. But with it, so the only additional expense was just the base plate, and it is a solid stainless steel razor, so like the least expensive solid stainless steel razor that I know of that you can get into. So hats off to you, Italian barber, for that, for creating this Razorock Gamechanger razor. And of course, you can get multiple handles. This is the radio knob handle, which was my personal favorite. It reminds me of like the what's the one I like, the bishop style handle, which is just the knurling up on the handle part only, and then just a knurl at the bottom for going against the grain. So it reminds me of that, and that's kind of like why I got this one. So yeah, that's my razor of the day. And so now I did wash my face first, as you can see a little wetness on the color, but it's been 2 or 3 minutes. It's starting to dry off, so I'm just going to splash some water on. Right here out of the sink, some warm water, right out of the sink. There we go. Moisturize the face, get some moisture on the face before applying the cream. And of course, that Van Yulay soap whips up nice. It is a tallow and emu oil soap content, so yes, so it is not vegan. But looking at I'm not going to read you off all the ingredients in it, but let's just say that it does look like it makes for a wonderful post-shave feel with all the rich oils and butters and stuff in it, so yes. So Van Yulay company, and I came across it, never heard of it before, but as I'm posting like 2 videos now, you all are kind of making comments that you like the Van Yulay soap too, that you've discovered it. So, why you guys been hiding it from me? What's going on? So, yes, we're trying that, but yeah, nice soap. You say I whip it up the usual standard 250 times. I go 100 counterclockwise, I go 150 clockwise. That's just the way I do it. But I try to be consistent. And I'm just playing with it a little bit now here too, just kind of get around here too. Well, let's just show you how nice and peaky it is. The soap itself, it's more of like what they call a crope soap. They explain that to you too on their website. Soap price is good. It's less than $20 for the 4-ounce container. So price, I believe, is very competitive, especially for the ingredients in there. So yeah, so it does look like it has a chance for competing with some of my favorite soaps. Like my absolute, and usually they're tallow-based soaps, the ones that are my absolute favorites. I do have ones I enjoy that are not, but for my absolute favorites, yeah, they're usually tallow-based or some kind of animal-based, milk-based type of product, or tallow-based. Tallow being the fat, and then of course you got things like donkey milk and goat milk, and this one has emu oil, which attracted me too, because I know you can get they have that emu oil stuff for like arthritis and stuff. So it intrigued me from that. Don't know if it's related at all, but it caught my attention from that. So I'm just gabbing. I'm putting soap on. Oops, and dripping soap. Oops, I hit my shirt. Let me just wipe that off real quick. There we go. So this is a nice, rich lather. Getting it all over myself here. But I'm enjoying putting this on. Just taking my time, because it's Saturday, so I can. And I'm taking a couple of minutes because I already washed the face. I already made up the shave soap, so I didn't have to take the time on video to show you that. But we're going to start here with pass one. Whoops, no we're not. We got to put a blade on first. Now, blades for this thing. I discovered probably a couple of years back that I like the treat blades in this razor. But I'm not going to use treat blades today because you all know that I got a gift, when I won that contest for the brush, that it also came with some blades. So one of the blades, it's my blades silver. I got silver. Ken Surfs gave me silver and gold, my blades, version. So we're gonna try the silver today because I haven't tried it. I really enjoyed those Gillette menorahs you sent me, and I was gonna send a packet of those to the winner of my contest, Kenneth, but they wouldn't fit in the box. So sorry, Kenneth, you didn't get the blades, but Kenneth got a couple of other things that was still instead. So, but hopefully I sent that out like Monday. So, Kenneth, I'm hoping, I think you're in Indiana, and you should be getting it by this weekend, I would think. So, if you're watching, buddy, I did ship it, and it's on its way to you, so you should be getting it real soon. Sorry, let me put the blade down. I can do it all at once. Unscrew the handle, stand away, and it does stand up on its end. Allow that. And, of course, there's the open comb base plate. Now, these teeth are a little, when I just put my finger through there, they are like a little bit of a sharp edge to them. Sharpness to it, not like raggedy sharp, I'm going to get you. No, it's not like that. But there is a little fine edge on those, on 90 degrees. I'm just saying. So they'll see, look, I was going to put this on top cap. I can't. There's no pins. Yes, Gamechanger does it different. Let's bring that base plate back. See, the pins are on the base plate. So different, just a different way of doing it. So we're going to put this on the base plate. Sorry, I got to face it towards me so I can see it. Now I can face it to you. So there it goes. That's simple enough. And they're not big protruding pins. And of course, they got the little indents in the cap. So let me see here. Let me put the cap down on top of that. There we go. Let's see, how's that sitting? Make sure it's sitting nice. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah, it sits nice and even now. So yes, some pinching together. Usually I would do this with my right hand because I'm left-handed now. So, but that's okay. We can do it backhanded. Okay. Now, another thing I like, so this is an entry-level steel razor, but the ends are covered. Nice touch. Nice touch. Especially if you're spending some money on a stainless steel razor, not to have the ends covered, timeless razor, is just kind of a not kosher in my book. So just saying, spend that kind of money, I want the ends covered. Yes, I'm just teasing the timeless razor a little bit because that razor is absolutely phenomenal. It's like my only gripe in that razor. Here we go, past one is going quite well. 2 days growth as usual. For a Saturday morning, that's my modus operandi. Usually don't work Fridays because I'm working from home Fridays, so I don't bother shaving. Go. And I like this nice small, it's not real thick head, and those teeth can like indent down, so they're skinny little teeth, so they get in there nice and close. I mean, I just gave them a down draw, and it's so, I got a couple of spots, but man, it did a really good job. So I really like this under the nose. Just, that's the thing for me. I like to make sure that I have a razor that if it does well under the nose, I really like it like extra. And not all the razors I like do that. Again, timeless razor's got a fat old head. They make a narrower one that's not as tall as well. They do. But of course, you come in from the side, you get those whiskers anyway. But just design style. So and I'm using the timeless just not to pick on timeless, just to show the comparison for this, how much different it is, and yet I like both razors a lot. But they wouldn't be in my collection. Do I have razors in my collection right now that I'm thinking about getting rid of? Yes, I do. Is that because they're inferior razors? No, it's because they're usually because they're not aggressive enough for me, and I just don't appreciate it as much. And my Gillettes, like I got Gillettes like that, but I'll always have those because I'm gonna probably do something decorative with those Gillettes in the bathroom. I'll probably get like a box frame and do something like that. I just, some kind of nostalgic little razor thing I'll probably do. So I'll make an art project out of it, but I'm never gonna shave with them. They're just too mild. I've got like 2 Gillettes that are not adjustable that I would actually shave with. And you saw one this past month. Okay, pass 2 across the grain. Now this razor I think does have a little something for everybody. Because that first base plate is extremely mild. So if you're new to shaving, sensitive skin, some kind of issue that way, I think that first base plate would do you wonderfully. I bumped it up to that, say the next course base plate I got was the milder open comb, and it opened that razor up a lot. It really made the razor a lot more enjoyable for me. But somebody with more sensitive skin may not have appreciated that so much. So I did buy an adjustable razor here recently and new shaving bowl too, which you'll see. It's a Valentine's Day present, really. I got it a little early, but I got it when I was thinking of it here too. So yeah, you won't see that for a few weeks yet, but that's coming. Okay, pass 2 went quite well. Did I? Oh, got a little couple of dots on my chin here. I see. Didn't feel it, but I got them. Yeah. The soap is just plenty of it. I mean, there's still more in the bowl too, but just gobs and gobs of soap. Another person can shave with the soap. The amount of soap that's still left over, yeah, absolutely no problem. So it whips up quite well. They said yogurty consistency, so that's basically moisture-wise. What I did to the soap is, because I'm using a bowl, I squished it in the bottom. Then I put a couple of drops of water on top of it. I let it bloom out, which I only do if it's in a separate bowl. I never do it in a container. I just don't do that. But in a bowl, yeah, I put a couple of drops on, soften up, and then just after I did the 2 shakes and squeeze on the brush, I just started whipping it up, and I never did add more water. I probably could have added one more little splash, a little bit, I think, but I like the consistency of that, getting that yogurty goodness. So I'm thinking I chose well. And that's the type of thing too. When you get your soap in your bowl, you can play with it. What's the worst can happen? You put too much water and it gets all liquidy. You might use it anyway, or you dump it out and try again. You could do that. You got a brush, hey, go for it. So don't be afraid to experiment with it. In fact, when you get a new soap, you're a new shaver, just whip up an empty bowl that you don't plan on using. Maybe wash your face with it or something, but don't worry about it. Just enjoy using it. That's the thing. It's enjoyment. Okay, third pass. Warm the razor up in the sink water against the grain. Okay. Okay, oh yes, very nice. Do I feel those 2 little spots? No, I don't feel those. Stretch out the neck. Get a little bit of a buffing pass at the end would be good. There we go. Stretch the neck. Alrighty. Now we're going to buff past. Last time we did it with soap, this time we're going to do it with just water. Go back to my usual. Super light touch. I can see potential for scuffing myself right there. But as I say, it's in my offhand side with my strong arm. So that's where, if I'm going to give myself a little razor burn, it's right there. That's like prime spot for me to do that. And you'll see some guys who switch hands for each side. Try that. I don't need to, but let's try it. Dexterity right there is actually surprisingly good. Wouldn't have thought that, but okay. Especially right in that spot right there where I'm going to get myself that different angle of attack. Wasn't as irritating, we'll put it that way. So yeah, there's something to be said for that, I guess. Give that a shot. Give it something to try. Right, get some tea off that sink. Going to wash up the face, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Wash up the face with a warm washcloth, and I just wanted to point out to you too that soap is sufficiently soft that, yeah, I used it all up. So that little dollop in the bottom, sometimes you see a little residue left over, sometimes you don't, and this one you didn't. So yeah, it's soft enough where I was able to absorb it in that 250 swirls. So, just does it make a difference? No. Now, how'd that blade do? That blade did actually quite well. So in that razor, that silver model, what's it called? My blade silver. Yeah, there we go. That did well. So yeah, I'm liking that. Because you got a couple of dots there. I can't really hold that against the blade. You know? So probably between new blade and just me, getting used to the blade too. I didn't really give it any extra treatment or anything. So yeah, I got a couple of little spots, but I didn't feel them. But they're there. So what I'm going to do now, of course, we always do. What you should always do too is 2 splashes of cold water to close the pores. So I'm running the cold water in the sink. Let's do that now. Alrighty. And yes, I always take the time to show you this piece. Okay, yeah, I did get myself. I felt a little sting right there, but I felt this little sting right there too. So I got myself a little bit on both sides right there. Okay. Okay, I feel the little 2 dots on the chin. Yeah, feel that little sting there. That's what I say. This'll make you realize, how aggressive, how close did you get a shave? Because by the amount of stinging, of course, you're going to get from this, because basically it's a salt block. So yeah, it puts a little sting on there, but you got a little bit of a micro nick type of thing. So yeah, I got a couple. I got one there. I got a couple there, and on each side here is the way I felt it. Okay. There. So I'm curious to see how that blade does for the rest of the week. So is it like a feather? So after the first one, it really tames down, and you get rid of that like extra sharpness or not? I'm just curious. So we'll see how it works through the week. So never can really fully judge a blade on its first use. But of course, Saturdays is usually a first use day for me. Now, aftershave. I wanted to show you something. I wanted to give you more detail. Oh, let me give you details about I already did about the soap. The soap is being the Coca-Cola wood and floral with tallow and emo and all. The aftershave is sterling, good old sterling. It's called First Light. And I went online to look it up because I got this for Christmas. So this was purchased back in November, early December, some time frame. 2-ounce sizes. I love it Christmas time buying 2-ounce sizes. I got 4 of them, but I can't find this on their site. So I'm thinking that it's sold out, which is a good sign, meaning it was popular. So, but I can't find the scent profile to tell you. So, First Light, you might want to look that up in your future. I get the sweetness out of it. Some slight floral. Let's pour it in the hand and see how we can smell it. There we go. Nice generous amount. That's what samples are for. Okay, that does remind me of something I've had before. It reminds me, and I like it. There's some woodsiness, some greenness in there. Yeah, I think that's greenness. So sorry, just smelling it. As it dries down off my hands, I'm trying to discern the sense from it. But I can't really tell. The floral sweetness, I can't quite tell. Might be a little rose in there or something. Geranium. Can't quite tell. So I'm not from there. I'm just speculating because I don't have the the ingredients in front of me. So, but it is very nice. So I do enjoy that. So and then see, I made a mistake and didn't try my very first one of these 4 bottles on a Saturday with you, because I like to do that too. Well, one, because I'm not at work, and two, you know, so I can just give it a once over. So, and two, because the last one I used made my face break out in like allergic reaction. So I can't wear it. So, but I'll show you what it is. Arland. The scent is very, I can't wear it after I've shaved. And this is a nice scent too, but I can wear it if I haven't shaved. So isn't that funny? So if I've shaved and exposed the skin, I can't wear this. I got all bulked out red. It was horrible. I was at work that day and yeah, all broken. So yeah, I won't do this I won't try something new on a work day where I'm in the office. So yeah, so this one this one gets relegated to like scent and not really aftershave for me. So if I want to throw on some scent. And we'll see how the first light goes. So I just put it on. I'm not feeling any breakouts. Skin looks fine. Skin looks like it always does after a shave. So yeah, so a little redness for me. Always a little bit of redness after a shave, which will calm down after the first hour, maybe the first 20 minutes. But that's, just classic scents. And you really enjoy those Sterlings. And let's see, I think that's kind of all I wanted to show you today. But I hope that gave you a good feel for just trying different razors and getting into, if you're ever interested in getting into an entry-level steel razor, this might be a good pick for you. And say a variety of handles too. So, and this of course is Yulay soap. Now that I've tried my third one, I'm liking the post-shave feel for sure, because I say I haven't got any lotion on or anything else, but the post-shave is up there. It's up there with Barrister and Mann and Ariana Evans. I'm trying to think some of my other favorite ones that are excellent post-shaves. But those are the first 2 that come to mind, so I'll stop there. But this is up there, gang. I'm serious. I want you to try this. It's really enjoy. Some people could care less about the post shave feel. I like it. I'm not a big lotiony wearer. I'm not. So to have a good post shave feel and nice oils and stuff, nice to my skin after a shave, I do appreciate it. And I've talked enough. So with that, guys, go with God.